I'm back! Did you miss me? Because I know I definitely missed this show. Well, both the show and this show talking about the show. Either way, it's great to have everything back, and what a great new start this is to the season. And heck, a new chapter in the series altogether. I'm sure there'll be some people complaining about the School of Friendship concept and the new characters, but screw them. I, for one, love it, and I love the new characters. It is going to take me a while to learn all their names, but I'm definitely willing to do so. I especially love how they're all different creatures from around the world, so we'll hopefully get to learn more about their countries, as well as their traditions and customs and all that. And of course, I'm sure some people will throw a fit that these new characters will steal the spotlight from the characters we've come to know the past 8 years, like some have done for Starlight. But reading some of the descriptions for the episodes of this season, I think it's going to be fairly well balanced. Speaking of Starlight, she shows once again that she is best pony with her straightforward response to Twilight's moping about the school being shut down. I just love seeing her be the voice of reason to all the insanity around her. Like her confused response to Pinky saying they got turned into sea ponies during the movie. Would have been nice to see them address where she was during all that, but at least they addressed the movie. And a reason for why Tempest isn't going to be there. I mean, we know the real reason, but it's a good in-story reason. Also amusing how they kind of did the same thing with Queen Novo. They name-dropped her, but she ain't gonna appear. Still, we got one hyperactive hippogriff flying around, so that's a good stand-in for the movie characters. Although, given that Silverstream is her niece, and Skystar was her daughter, I'm kinda wondering what's going on with her family. Maybe we'll find out later. And I wonder if hippogriffs can do the wing-hand things like Pegasi and apparently griffins can do. So I guess those two races kind of have like 4 appendages to grab things with now. Well, that seems unfair. Speaking of unfair, the head of the EEA is just a straight-up racist douche. Like, I can't help but feel there's some segregation undertones going on there. I do love they got Maurice Lermont to voice him, because I never thought I'd hear him in Ponies. He does make a really good, dry, stuffy villain, which is satisfying to see when he gets told where to stick things. Just seeing Twilight and Celestia tell him off was a great moment. Well, speaking of Celestia, it's nice to see she finally gave Luna her own throne! It only took her 8 seasons to do it, too! I'm pretty sure it's a scaled-down version of what we saw in the movie, but still, it's just great to see. Especially when we saw the original dual thrones in the cast of the Two Sisters, where the runaway students went to hide out. And it was great to see that thing again, too. I just love when the show draws upon its own continuity. Must because it's great it has continuity. And also horror movie references, because those things were definitely critters. I forget the actual name they had for them in the show, but they're definitely based on the 1980s cult classic Critters. Just because they're pastel colored doesn't mean they're not them. And I always appreciate those references because of course I would. Okay, I know I've rambled a bit, but like I said, it's going to take me a while to really get into the feel of these characters and be able to discuss them more. But for now, I think this season is off to a great start, and I'm really interested to see where they take this School of Friendship concept. I just hope the majority of you guys will want to come along on this journey too. I just really want to see what's next for the ponies we know and love, and these new creatures I hope we get to know and love as well. So come back next week when I'll be able to share more of my pony thoughts.